Hello, welcome to the first ever Workout Wednesday. I have never done this before, so yeah, that'll be interesting. I might be a little awkward and kind of scattered, but you know, we're in this together. Hopefully something I say is helpful, and we'll see. Hopefully I'll get better each week, but yeah, we'll see. So I think how this is going to work is so every week I'll send Wes a video so that he can post it, and I'll walk you guys through like 3 or 4 different workouts that you can do throughout the week, and I'll show you how each movement is done, and yeah, I'll demonstrate and say some things about it, and then I'll do some like fitness challenges that you can work on throughout the week, maybe a little bit each day, and then you'll get to see how much you improve. Like a month from now, you can do like see how much better you've gotten at certain things, if that makes sense. Yeah, and then I'll walk us through like a warm up and cool down, and yeah, and if you guys want to see other things, let me know, and I'll do my best to do those things. Great, thank you. Now we're gonna get started with the workouts. So for the first workout, we have what's called an AMRAP. So it'll be 15 minutes. It's as many rounds as possible is what AMRAP stands for. So you'll start by doing 10 kettlebell deadlift high pulls, and then 10 kettlebell swings with your left arm, then 10 leg raises, 10 kettlebell swings with your right arm, and then you'll take a 30-second rest, and then we'll repeat the whole thing from the top. So now I'll show you what those movements look like. So start with your kettlebell. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can use a dumbbell. You could use laundry detergent. You can use bottled bleach. Really anything that you can find in your house that has a handle on it will be good for this. You can try it with canned goods. Those will be harder for you to grab, but worth a shot if you want to do it with weight. I'm going to demonstrate with the kettlebell because I have one, so it just makes sense to do that. Yeah, so the main thing you want to remember with a deadlift is to keep your back as flat as possible. If you start rounding your back, you can actually injure yourself, and we don't want that to happen. So kettlebell deadlift, you start like this with your back flat, and then you lift, and then the high pull, you pull it up to your chin. So you'll do that 10 times. And then I'll show you what it looks like with these. So with the dumbbell, kind of the same thing. Start in deadlift and pull. And then laundry detergent. Start like this, and then up 10 times. Okay, so next movement we have the kettlebell swing. So I'll show you what that looks like with both sides. It's the same thing on both sides. So you'll have your kettlebell, and so you hold it with whichever arm you're using. So I have my left arm, and you spread your legs out a little farther than hips width apart, and you have the kettlebell hanging between, and then you swing up. And you really want to use your hips to push the kettlebell in an upwards motion. So you should feel it in your glutes, in your hips, and your hamstrings. So yeah, 10 times. And then on the right side, 10 times. Okay, next movement, we have leg raises. These are pretty simple. So you're going to start on the ground, and then you just put your hands under your butt. I usually do just my thumb, and then you just raise your legs 10 times. Okay, and then after leg raises, you do kettlebell swings again, but on the right arm this time, and then you take a 30-second rest, and that's one round. So you just keep doing that over and over until 15 minutes runs out, And then you're just trying to get through it as many times as you can. And yeah, that's workout number 1. Whew. Okay, so workout number 2 is a little bit longer than the first workout. So this first section right here, all of the abs, you're going to try to do in 20 minutes. So there's a 20-minute time cap. So with a time cap is pretty much you just try to get through all of this in the 20 minutes. Or if you don't get through all of it, like say you stop at Russian twist, then you'll just stop there and not finish the rest of the abs because you're at the 20-minute time cap. And then you're going to take a 5-minute rest, and then you're going to go for a run or a walk for 30 minutes. And then that'll be it. So now I will demonstrate those. Okay, so first movement we have sit-up. I feel like most people can do a sit-up, but I'm going to demonstrate anyways just in case. So you have your feet planted in front of you. If you can't keep them on the ground yourself, you can put a weight on top of them. You can have somebody hold them. You can stick them underneath your couch. However you can keep them down. And then you can do the sit-up with your arms across your chest. You can keep it beside you, or you can put it behind your head. Yeah, so then you just lay down and sit up. And with ladder kick, you lay flat on your back. And then I usually put my thumbs under my butt. That you can also put your whole hands underneath if you want to. And put your feet in the air about 6 inches. And you start kicking like you're swimming. And that's a ladder kick. Leg raises I did in the last video, so I would just refer back to that. Hi, buddy. Sit-ups again, and then crunches are kind of like sit-ups, so your feet can be the same, or you can keep them in the air. And then instead of sitting all the way up, you'll just bring your shoulders off the ground. So, like that. Russian twists, so you can have your feet on the ground or in the air. And you clamp your hands together and you're going to touch the ground beside you. And then sit-ups again, and then for bicycles you're going to start flat on the ground, and you're going to want to put your arms behind your head and touch your elbow to the opposite knee. So it'll look like this. And then a 5-minute rest, and then do your run and your walk for 30 minutes, and that'll be it. Okay, workout number 3 is another long one. So it's a 40-minute time cap, and you're going to do 15 burpees, then take a 30-second walking break, then 30 push-ups, 30-second walking break, 50 walking lunges, 30-second walking break, 60 air squats, 30-second break, 50 walking lunges, break, 30 push-ups, break, and then 15 burpees. And then that's the end of that one. So burpee, as like prescribed, like the normal way to do one, would be you start standing, and then you're gonna go to the ground. You want to bring your chest all the way to the floor, come back up, jump, and stand. If you can't do that, there are modifications. So you can go to the ground, jump your feet back, then stand up, then jump. You can do that, and then instead of actually jumping, you can go up on your toes instead. Yeah, so that works. And then, oh yeah, you can also, my mom is demonstrating for me in the back there, but you can go down, and instead of jumping your feet up, you can step up. So whatever works for you. Push-ups. Everybody knows what a regular push-up looks like. I'm going to do modified push-ups because I'm really bad at push-ups. But, so knees down, up, and that's push-up. And then, so when you do your lunges, you're going to do a walking, but I'm going to show you in place, which you can also do. You're stepping forward, and you don't want your knee to come over your toes. So you want it to be in line with your ankle. If you go too far forward, you can actually damage your knee. So try to keep it at a 90-degree angle. And then you're gonna let your other knee kind of like kiss the floor and stand up. And on the other side, so again, Just keep it in line with your ankle. Air squats. You want to keep your weight in your heels to try to stay, and you want to keep your chest up. So a good way to practice that is to actually put your hands in the air like this, and then your feet should be about hips width apart, and then back. So you should actually be able to lift your toes off the ground, and then your chest should be in the air. And then, so that's all the movements. After that, it's just repeating itself. And yeah, that's workout number 3. Yeah, thank you for watching. I'm going to attach my email and my Instagram things. So if you guys have questions or comments, concerns, more things that you want to see, or like I can even do a video on nutrition tips if that's something you guys want, let me know. Either let me know, let Wes know, and I will do my best to do those things. I want to thank you for watching this far. This video was not the best. Hopefully they get better. Yeah, thanks guys.